So, for my last log entry, I will be talking about propaganda and how it is prominently found or hidden more in one of the most famous musical movies, Mary Poppins. To start off, Cambridge Dictionary defines propaganda as information, ideas, opinions, or images, often only giving one part of an argument, that are broadcasted, published, or in some other way spread with the intention of influencing people's opinions. So basically, propaganda, how I understood it, is it tries to influence the thinking of people and try to maybe change their minds towards something, maybe try to convince them about something, implement an idea that they could get used to. And propaganda can be seen in different media forms, such as TV shows, movies, plays sometimes. What else? Advertisements, whether TV advertisements or billboards, and so many other media forms. And it can be influential to create a social or political opinion about certain things, maybe even social political issues. That can create rivalry between people or people and society, people and the government. It can create so many different things that can steer people's thinking towards one direction or another. So propaganda is usually hidden because personally, I don't think that directors or producers want to deliver sexist or anti-feminist messages through their movies, or certain messages that we now as people know that are wrong to be used to. So they're usually hidden. They can be deceiving because we usually find them now in older movies we used to watch as children. I would say Disney movies mainly. Many musicals, Mary Poppins in this case too. And since we start watching them at a younger age, it can influence our thinking and it can build our character and build ourselves to be certain people, act in certain ways, which can sometimes be good for us and sometimes is good for us, meaning something we want, not what other people in society wants, or something the other direction in which society wants us to believe. For example, women should always look pretty and be perfect and always be sophisticated people who always dress to please. And I think that this message can be seen in Mary Poppins. And so in Mary Poppins, there's an anti-feminist message that enforces gender roles, that shows that every woman should be perfect, every woman should look perfect for society and look perfect to be presentable, even if she's married or even if she's not married. She should always look a certain way because that's what society expects from us, even if they are married or not. Because society usually thinks that this is a woman's purpose. This is what she's here to do. She's here to clean, she's here to cook, she's here to take after children. And even, especially during, let's say, the time when Mary Poppins was produced, women would usually be teachers in movies, such as Matilda. I forgot the character's name. I think her name was Miss Honey. I'm not sure, but I think the character was a teacher who wore skirts and tight shirts, and she looked very pretty, very presentable, as society would say. And this is what Mary Poppins does. She's a nanny that takes care of children. She wears a dress all the time. She looks a certain way in order for society to think of her as a presentable woman. And this is what society has taught us growing up. And maybe propaganda wasn't really thought of when the movie was released. Maybe it was more thought of now, or maybe people started realizing like the anti-feminist message found in the movie. This can also show how society has a great influence on us as people and on the media, which also has an influence on us. So it all connects together, and in the end can impact us as humans and shape us as humans, and sometimes be for the good and sometimes be for the good, sorry, the video was almost cut, and sometimes be for the bad.